So basically, like when my girl got pregnant and shit, like she was on some shit like she didn't feel like I was ready to like take care of a family and shit. So she moved out here, and you feel me? Like I spent a couple months and got myself right or whatever, and then I had followed her out here and shit. I right like a couple days before my baby was born.
So basically, just start out by telling people who you is again.
What up, everybody? It's Sheezy, rapper from Greensboro, North Carolina, man. Here with Rondo, man. What's happening?
We just want to get into basically your rap career, how life been, and where you going next, man. So let's start off by
All right.
when did you start rapping? Where did it all begin at?
I dropped my first like tape and shit on SoundCloud in like 2016. That's when I like started for real.
Okay, you said 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what kind of music when you started back in 2016? What kind of music was the how was the music like back then to now? Like, did you notice any
Yeah,
change, anything like that?
yeah, like back then I was fucking with Uzi hard, like I was like influenced from bro. Like, I used to try to rap like dude for real when I first started. But shit, I feel like now I really don't even think the music changed that much, honestly. I just feel like as far as like with me, it's like I once I realized that like an engineer could put auto tune on my voice and make my shit sound good, melodic. That's when I started like keeping up with that shit. But either way, like I feel like I still kind of like rap with a flow and shit. I can talk like bars and shit, but I don't really be on that J Cole shit. Like that
Basically,
shit.
you're just perfecting your sound and shit like that. Like you just getting better
Yeah.
at your craft, basically. Okay. What led you towards leaving Greensboro? Going out to where you at now? You remember what you told me?
So basically, like when my girl got pregnant and shit, like she was on some shit like she didn't feel like I was ready to like take care of a family and shit. So she moved out here, and you feel me? Like I spent a couple months and got myself right or whatever, and then I had followed her out here and shit. I right like a couple days before my baby was born.
Okay. Now, did the music stop? Like when y'all were going through that little transition, I guess. Did the music stop, or were you still like writing shit? How was that?
I mean, yeah, I was still writing shit like that. I was still going to the studios and shit. Like when she was out here and I was still there, I was still going to the studios and shit. I don't think I dropped anything because that was like 2024. I didn't even drop nothing that year. That was like a transitional time period for me because I was coming back from Georgia, moved from Georgia to North Carolina, then moving back to North Carolina, then moving North Carolina to out here and shit. It was just I really was just focused on life at that point.
So now that you got everything together, as far as your life and shit like that, moved up with your girl and shit. How has how has life been as far as like personally, as far as mentally and shit like that, and then how has it been? How has it affected your music, basically?
I feel like shit now, shit like me being on my family man, shit me going to work, coming home to my family, really mostly what I do every day, all day, and just focusing on like my little family, what I got in my little circle and shit. I feel like my music got a lot more calmer. I really try to like watch what I say in music and shit. Like I really believe in manifestation and like what you keep saying is what's gonna come to you and shit. So you feel me? I don't wish no harm on nobody that I love. So I really don't even be trying to be on no I'ma kill niggas shit. I'ma do this, I'ma do that. I just be trying to tell niggas like shit. You can have a family, you feel me? You know, just fuck with one girl and be there for your kid, bro. And that shit cool too, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Try to make that
I
cool
definitely
music.
fuck with that because it definitely gives a different perspective on a rapper side to fan base because most people rapping about that shit, killing drugs and all that shit. It
Yeah, that
show
shit
it
cool
get the
too, but
fans
I
like
feel like
Go ahead.
My bad. I was gonna say that shit cool though, but I just feel like as an artist, like you gotta grow. Like you gotta grow. You can't like even if you made 100 killing songs, like and you still doing that shit. I feel like eventually you still got to talk about something else. Like I just feel like my music grew with me. Like of course I still got my old shit. My shit never left went nowhere. You want to listen to that shit? Go. It's still there. But at the end of the day, it's like me now. It would just be weird for me to talk about that shit now when I'm not even doing that shit no more. Like I be in the crib and shit.
I'm with you
So
on that shit too. Like it's cool, but like you said, as an artist in any genre, any industry, I feel like you got to be able to expand your horizons. Like you got to be able to, alternate certain shit. Like be able to give different shit. So that's why I fuck with the fact that when you rap it, it ain't about killing and drugs and fucking bitches and shit. It's showing the fans you can have an alternative lifestyle that's still that if not better than the one that's rapping about killing and all that shit. Like so, I definitely
for
fuck with
sure
that.
better. Yeah, man, this life when you ain't got to look over your shoulder, man, that's the best thing. I feel like that should be everybody' goal. Even if your ass in the streets right now, your goal should be to be able to live a calm lifestyle
Find some
eventually. You
shit that
know.
you can have peace and shit. Hell yeah. That should be especially as black men. When do you think you're gonna drop another album or EP or whatever? Or whatever?
Mm, shit, I'm just like I feel like I could drop another album this year if I really just like lock in and just start recording. But I do like I love the way like how this tape really like expresses how my life is going right now, especially with my son just being born, him being turned 2 months yesterday. Like I kind of want to just keep pushing this shit, and I'm still like trying to learn how to have my career in a place where I'm not used to being at too. So it's like I got to find some videographers out here. I got to figure out like shit out here where I'm at now to like really promote myself and really kind of get my name going out here. You dig what I'm saying? And then I can really focus on dropping more music.
Hell yeah, I definitely feel that because I'm kind of in the same type situation where like I moved to a different city. Like I'm not in a different state, but I moved to a different city. And it's like trying to figure out the way to get myself out there and shit, show the shit that I'm doing. So shit, hopefully, bro, you find a way to do that. Hopefully, I
Def-
do it. I know. I asked you last time that you said you told me that you did have your girl and your daughter on a song. What kind
Oh
of
yeah,
songs?
yeah,
What, what kind of songs were those again?
so when I think my daughter maybe was like a month or 2 months, and it was like a while since I had recorded, and when I was like I want to make a song like about my daughter and shit. So I was rapping about some shit, and my girl was like, shit, she wanted to say something on there, so she got on the song, started popping her shit. I put my baby on there. She was just making noises on that motherfucker, but it was just funny because like I never made a song like that. Basically, just telling her like what I want from like how I wanted, how like what type of father I wanted to be to her. Like I don't want her to want for nothing. I'm every time I run this money up, I'm doing it for you and shit. Like I was just talking like that on that motherfucker, basically saying like you gonna have a great life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fuck with that. That's man shit.
I feel like everybody go out here should just, you feel me, have non-traumatic kids. So I want is for my kids not to have no type of trauma going on. If I
The
could do the
point of
best
life,
thing, best
bro.
I can to make their life easy and make them square and shit, I'm with that.
That's the whole point of life, gang. The whole point of life is to create shit and make that seed, plant that seed, spread it as much as you can and want to, and teach the next generation to do the same shit, bro. So I definitely applaud you for everything you're doing right now, bro. Definitely applaud that. Now, what's the next steps like as far as like I know you said you want to provide for your family like a life to where they don't have to want for shit and they can just focus on enjoying life and shit like that. What's the next step for
Mhm.
you to create that type of lifestyle for your family?
Basically just stay down, stay focused, really like do shit that I feel like our generation parents never thought to do. Like, feel me, go ahead and have money set up for my baby now. If she decide to go to college or she don't, you dig what I'm saying? Like, so she has something that she can start a life with, And right now my babies is babies for real, so it's like I'm not even thinking about them leaving home. Like right now, I want them to stay forever. But it's like, far as like if my children want to go out and experience different states and different countries, I could have. something to get them like a head start. You dig what I'm saying? But at least, but still teach them like principles to how to get it on their own. But just saying like I never had no help, but I want to be like help to my kids. I want my kids to be able to still like rely on me for help if they ever need it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And just try to break like generational curses and shit, like shit that I feel like generations of my family kept going through. Like I need that shit to stop with me. Stop like as far as like with the men in my family, I need that shit to stop with my son. You dig what I'm saying? And I just gotta do everything in my power to make that happen. It's
I
gonna happen.
respect that, bro. That's the same shit I'm on. Like I'm not quite there yet. Like I got some steps to get go, bro. Like, I gotta find me a lady first and shit like that. But that's the same shit I'm gonna be on. Like it's like I want the bullshit that's especially that, like you said, us black men usually pass down. I want that shit to stop and end. Like you supposed like with the job I got, like I do extermination and shit, and like the people houses that I be at mostly be white people or just people of other races, bro. And you just see,
Uh-huh.
I just watch how they move and how they teach their family and shit like that, and their kids and shit, and it's like, damn, majority of us as black men don't do that. Like
Mm-hmm.
one of my clients that I be doing this house, like he be having him, he got his son, his 14-year-old son. They do landscaping. He got a landscaping business, so he'll have his son out there learning the landscaping shit. At the same time, he learning that
Hmm.
shit, learning the skill, and then he getting paid and shit. So he learning how to deal with money and shit early. That's shit. Us black men really ain't like our parents ain't teach us shit like that. Their parents before ain't really
Hmm.
teach us shit like that. So I'm glad that you one of the slim black men that want to create that type of shit for your family.
Yeah, and I definitely want because I feel like me growing up, I always was trying to think realistic. Like, oh, I want to do this, but I'm thinking like I don't think I could really do this because realistically, my situation, I feel like I can only go as far as whatever it was or whatever. But I just don't want my kids to feel like it's a limit on life. Like I want them to be able to do whatever they put their mind to, in any space, any situation, any like type of job, like anything. Like I want it to be like the sky is the limit. Like I don't want it to be like they feel like they stuck somewhere or like they it's a cap on how great they can be. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, like
Yeah.
being around like different type of people and different people with different mindsets and shit, like it just show you like it's better shit out here in life. You dig what I'm saying? Like if I never would have left North Carolina, I would have never seen like even though I moved to like the Midwest type shit and I ain't even been everywhere in the world yet. Just that once move just showed me like it's a way more to the world than what I knew. So it's like as far as like me keep growing too and moving around and trying to learn things, I feel like the better like my kids be like I'm still not all the way there yet. I gotta learn a lot more shit for myself to where I can teach. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, you still young, bro. So, and I'm still young too. So, it's definitely a lot more that we gotta learn. But it's the fact that you taking the initiative, bro. That's the first step to
Yeah,
take it.
that I want to even try, you know. A lot of
Exactly.
people don't even want to try.
No shit. Now, I was watching this video, kind of like an interview with Mariah the Scientist. I know you know who that is. She was basically
Yeah.
talking to the interviewer and shit. She was like, she kind of want to implement a new genre to where it's like she still got her R&B shit, but she branching off to like some other kind of like rock country type shit. So what I want to say to
Mhm.
you is how you feel about like is that something you want to do like kind of branch off into a new genre or kind of create your own genre with the music?
Yeah, I definitely want to like create my own genre or like stay in my like lane of how I make hip hop music in a way. Like even if hip hops have these traditional like shit that people normally do, like we were just saying, it's like talking about killing or talking about women in a certain way, just like shit that like hip hop has been known for years. Like just do my version of it a different way, like not speak on certain things that is mostly speaked on all the time, or even if I like hop on a certain type of beat, but change the way like my flow on it, like not necessarily like rap on it, but like sing on it or harmonize on it. Like either way, like just try to tap into like different sounds to where nobody else sounds like how I sound. You know what I'm saying?
Kind
Or
of like
nobody
you
else
kind
can
of
really
like
do
on
the
some
shit that I do. Or if they do it like how I do it, it just won't sound as pure. Or you could tell like they got it. They learned it a little bit from me, and which is okay. Like I don't mind if people take my style and make it their own way. You dig
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Just make sure it's authentic. Like just do what's authentic to you, bro. If that shit not authentically you, like the listener can always tell. I feel like
Yeah,
everybody can always tell when
it's
some shit they
always
ain't really
that.
sound like it don't sound real for real.
What artist would you want? And this can be any artist, but what? Give me like I say, give me three artists that you would want to work with. Like if you could do a feature with them or have them on an album or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Shit, first of all, like I would say the first artist I would want to work with would be like Drake, just because I feel like bro was just like a big inspiration to me as far as like how I make music now. Just like he just made it possible. Like nigga, you don't have to get like a singer to sing your hook. Like you could sing your own type, your own hooks and shit. Like he just and then like bro, really one of my favorites. Bro, I really feel like bro might be the goat for real. Honestly, like as far as like just making music shit. Period. Even not just hip hop. Like period. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you feel me. Of course, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown is great niggas, but then I feel like Drake in that conversation too, though. As
I
far
hate to
as
say
like
it, but
great,
yeah,
great artists.
I definitely hate to say it because I don't like his personality, but I
Hmm.
can't knock his the way he is his creativity, bro. His creativity is
Bro,
like
and I just feel like bro, of course, yeah, bro, make like hits, like pop hits, but I feel like when you go deep, like in his albums, bro, he had these songs that just like be exactly how I'm feeling or how I'm like as far as like even with me and my girl, like certain dynamics we had, this nigga say exactly how the shit is in the song. Like that's how I know like he might be acting like this nigga might be on his zesty shit, but you could tell he be around bitches. That nigga be fucking bitch for sure.
no,
Like the
he
shit that he
definitely
say,
he
I know for a
definitely be
fact,
on this.
like he be fucking hoes just cause it's like damn, like females really be doing that shit that he be saying. That should be crazy.
But yeah, he definitely got a deep bag as far as music and shit. How he get creative with it. He definitely that's no mistake. He definitely up there with NJ.
Yeah, I'll say Chief Keef just cause of like how influential he is and just like how like relevant he still is today. Like I feel like he just like the blueprint of like what niggas do now. Like as far as like niggas shoot video, how niggas shoot videos, how niggas make beats and rap. Like I just feel like, bro, like I would if I could choose a song with anybody in the world, bro, I would have to get a song with Keith, bro. Just cause like, bro, he really that nigga, bro. I fuck with Keith hard. And then my third nigga, I'll say, like I would want to do a song with like Summer Walker or Scissor or some shit. Just cause like, especially me being with my girl now and shit, bro, I know like what females want to listen to, bro. Once you got a female fan base, bro, you really like you can really do whatever, bro. You can do shows. They gonna buy tickets. They gonna buy merch. They gonna
That's
they
where
gonna
that's where that
support you. They gonna
female
they gonna you feel me argue about you on social media. Like females really like they really go hard for something for people and things that they love. So I would want to like have that lane too. Like yeah, be a real nigga talk about nigga shit. Be have my like certain situations me coming from a nigga perspective, but like the females fucking with me too. You feel what I'm saying?
now. Oh, this gonna be a crazy question, but now say hypothetically, say if like you got a little bit of emotion and shit with your music and shit like that.
Hmm.
Let's say you got shit. Let's just say you got 60K like on your platform, as far as like all across your platform, as far as supporters and shit. And
Hmm.
you got to do a collab album and shit. You about to go on tour, but it's with a female. How your wife would you think she'll be able to handle that situation? Like you late nights in the stew and shit with a female and shit. Y'all working all this shit.
Yeah, I feel like she would, bro. Just cause like, bro, the like us really like struggling together and really like making it out of that shit and having these kids and really just being our own, being each other's best friend, like not really talking to nobody but each other and really learning each other, bro. I really feel like it's just like a way bigger like trust that we have with each other. Like, bro, we both moved from states that we been knowing our whole life, and in this new state to and figuring this shit out together. So I just feel like it's just a bond that like a way bigger bond that we created to where it's like it don't matter who it is. Fool, I really would never cheat on my girl with anybody, bro. even if it was my dream bitch. I can't even do it just because my girl done showed me so much loyalty and really helped me change into a better person. I feel like I would be going backwards portraying her. You dig what I'm saying? So I
You
feel
would.
like,
You definitely
as far
would.
as like with her, like even when we like when I first started recording my album and shit, and like she used to be like, "No, I want you to stay home," or "I want to be like, yeah, yeah." I'm like, "You gotta realize this, like something I really love to do, and I need that time to be able to create." And I feel like just seeing how like she handled that situation let me really just take my time and work on myself and work by myself. I feel like if I knew like if she knew I was gonna do some shit that could change our life forever, bro, I feel like she would let me do whatever. You dig what I'm saying? And even if that's like leaving home and not being able to come home for months at a time, I know she'll hold shit down. Just cause she know when I come back, I'm gonna make sure we all good. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that game because it's like a lot of people don't even know. Like statistically, a man that got a woman like that that'll hold shit down, lock you down, do the most shit. It helps. It get what percent? I think it was like 40. It was like 40 something percent helps a man make him successful. Right? It gives him like a
Hmm.
40 something percent boost. So it's like women don't really understand. Really being the backbone for your man can really boost what y'all got going on in y'all situation, bro. But it's like a lot of women can't. They need everything right now. They can't really look into the future. So that's
Yeah,
kind of what fucks it up.
yeah. I feel like women just gotta look at shit from another perspective. Like you just gotta think about all the shit that us as men go through on a daily basis. Yeah, and not saying that women don't go through shit too. Just saying like it's hard because like we gotta take care. Like we gotta provide. Like yeah, you can do it on your own, but at the end of the day, it's like how would I look trying to trying to make you help take care of us too when you already had to take care of two kids. There's certain shit that you can do with the kids that I can't do. So it's like I might as well step up in the financial standpoint of it to where like don't worry, I'm gonna pay all the bills and make sure we good. We got a place to stay, we got a car and all that shit, and just hold the household down. That shit takes really way more work than providing this for. I feel like, but I feel like you dig what I'm saying. It's like it's the least I can do. That's bare minimum for real. If you gonna hold my household down and take care of my kids and raise my kids, and every time I come home, my daughter knows something new, like it's bare minimum for me to make sure that we good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely understand that, bro. I fuck with that. All right, so last question, man. Like I said, as far as the music, what can the fans and shit expect, and the supporters, what can they expect next, bro, in the future?
I mean, definitely expect like some music videos coming, and not even just to like songs on my album, even songs I made before that. I still want to shoot videos too. I still have ideas for that. I am gonna drop some music,
Fuck with
whether
that.
it's a single or EP. Like I'm definitely gonna drop something else this year. um just try to keep growing like as an artist and try new things and just do a lot do a lot of things different. Just try to have my max potential used. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like me personally, like I'm gonna be 25 this year. I feel like by 30, like
Oh
I could
shit,
see
me
myself
too.
rapping at 30. I don't want to stop rapping or nothing like that, but like if I don't see no type of growth in myself by 30, I gotta hang that shit up.
Yeah, it's time to do some
Like you
different
feel
shit.
what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah, like even
I
if it's
commend
like
you for
I'm not
that too,
even
gang.
like bigger in my career, as far as like if my music just sounds way better, like you could like I could tell like I've been growing as far as like my artistry, then you feel me, I would keep going and shit. But other than that, bro, if I'm not growing in my within like the music itself, I gotta hang it up. I'm wasting my time at that point.
It's crazy that you say that because now I understand. I understand why the teacher. You remember when the teachers used to say shit like, "Remember we used to all us niggas, some kind of sport that used to be, yeah, we going to the NBA, we going to the NFL," and the teachers used to be
Hmm.
like, "Oh, yeah, you need to have a plan B and shit." I never really
Hmm.
understood why they said that shit until I
Yeah, that
became an
shit kind of make
adult,
it feel
bro.
like you was giving up on your dream for real. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah, you
I
gotta
used
have a
to
plan
hate
B.
that
I
shit.
don't
I'm
want a
like, bro,
plan B.
why you
Like,
saying
this is
that?
what
You
I want
making
to
me,
do.
you feel me? You making me feel like you say basically you saying I can't achieve my dreams. But now
Hmm.
as a grown up, I understand what they saying because it's like the way the world works. Even if you is good at something, it might not catch on just because hatred is always and negativity is always pushed first. So it's just a fucking mountain of shit you got to get over. So now I'm understanding that they didn't really say it because they didn't believe we could achieve that shit. They as grown ups, they know how the world is, bro.
Yeah,
So
and especially like when you got kids and you got people that you got to like take care of you that really depend on you for their whole entire existence. It's like you look at shit different. Like I could be 28, 27, and really like be able to live my dream, but if it's something that like requires me to be home, if like my kids really need me to stop everything I'm doing, I will do that just to make sure that they good. I will stop my dreams to make sure they can live their dreams. You feel me? Like
what
it's
you're
just
supposed to do as a
it's this
man.
life shit bigger than just me now. Like, yeah, I feel like everybody need to be selfish, focus on themselves. That's how you get better as a person. But at the end of the day, when you got like people depending on you that didn't ask to be in this world, you gotta make sure that they good before anything.
Oh yeah, I love to hear that, bro. But shit, I'm gonna wrap it up right there again. Is there anything else you want to say to the people, bro, before we get out of here?
Shit, man. Shout out you, man. I appreciate you. Like, ever since I know you, gang, like you always been supportive of me and really like pushing me to be better, bro. So I just want to say thank you to you, Rondo, bro. I really fuck with you, my nigga.
Yeah,
For
you
real.
my nigga gang. I'm always push my niggas to do better and strive, bro. And definitely, I'm gonna definitely be pushing you more now that you got the fam game. I'm gonna definitely be making sure you doing what you supposed to do as a man, bro. But I commend you for what you doing already, bro. You already doing a lot of shit that a lot of niggas don't do, especially older than us as well. So
Man, it's
I
like
respect.
shit, a couple years ago, bro, I would never thought my life was like this. That's why it's like you can't even really sell yourself short. You don't know how life gonna be. A year is a long time, fool. A lot can change. No cap.
That's a fact. I'm gonna fuck with your game, bro. Hopefully, like I said last time, bro, one of these days I'm gonna get out there, bro, and we gonna do a documentary
Yeah,
and shit, bro.
I'm out here, bro. We can go to a game, bro. It's really I like it out here, bro. It's cool. It's just too hot out here for a nigga. But as far as like shit to do, bro, it's always something to do.
Hell yeah, I'm finna go out to Nashville and shit tomorrow. So, and I've been wanting to move out there, so I'm finna see how that shit is, bro. If I fuck with it,
Yeah,
bro,
let me know,
shit,
bro.
might be
Let me
out
know
there.
how that shit is.
I got you, gang.